sports coverage of the National Football League. Brings us to Indianapolis, Indiana, where they fire up the crowd with the striking of the anvil as it's time for football at Lucas Oil Stadium. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from Indianapolis. Across the 20, we'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They're led by the former first-round pick out of Duke, quarterback Daniel Jones.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in that end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
From the gun, it's Jones. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They're led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2025 draft out of the U, out of Miami. It's Cam Moore.
He certainly didn't have his best outing a week ago, and he was very honest with us when we brought it up. He said, listen, I can't turn the ball over at this rate and expect to come out of there with a win. So they got away with one last week. He doesn't think that they're going to be able to sustain that, and to be honest, I don't blame him.
Pick up a 2 on the last run. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Ward. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, it's Ward. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. From the gun, here's Ward. Going right sideline and complete. They get 21 on that one. That's enough for a first down. 39-yard line. Let's go. Ready. Play action. Ward. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away in that pass. Ball's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here we go. They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. Come on. Hey. Shotgun snap for Ward. He's got his tight end. That's Helm. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Let's go now. 1st and 10 at the 25. Now it's Ward. That's caught left side by Bellinger. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Daniel Bellinger for the score. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. Greg, offensive coordinator's script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive. They've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, they continue to build on this lead here early. It's going to be a long day for this defense.
That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Shotgun now for Jones. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. 3rd and inches. They'll try to sneak it here. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
First down.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
To throw is Jones. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
Jones. Taking off. He'll try to get there. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now a play fake. Jones. His fullback releasing. And he's going to bring it in. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. Back to throw is Jones. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Colts. Let's go. First down.
Jones now on 1st down. A short pass taken in by Warren. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 19 more on that one. And another 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Jones operating out of the pistol. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds. Here comes 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 9-yard line.
And they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
That's good for a Colts. 1st down. 1st down and golden.
Taylor is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Touchdown.
Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Safe kick taken at the 5. And he will be taken down here as the 1st quarter of play will come to an end. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Ready. Stick the Eagles. Stick the Eagles.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go. Viking 18.
Throwing, Ward on the run to the right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Come on. Hey. 70, camera. Ready.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Out to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
And a 1st down.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. Isaiah Pacheco. And he will score. Isaiah That's his third rushing touchdown of the year.
His kick is good.
Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
28-yard line.
Here's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game. Take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards for running backs, and he's right there among the best in the league. From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, here's a run with Taylor. And that one going to be closed down to the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Back at the 30-yard line.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Viking 18.
Now Jones. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
At the 42-yard line.
Hey.
Fake the handoff. Now Jones. He'll get that one to Taylor. Complete. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's another Colts first down.
On 1st down, Jones. Over the middle, he's got one. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
11 more yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
Jones now on 1st down. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 14-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jones. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches. They'll go with the sneak. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard
Throwing
line.
Jones. That one complete to Pierce. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 5-yard line.
Here's Jones. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Jones to throw. Moving left, he'll try to run for it. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. That one is good. And the Colts are back within 4 at 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Here we go.
Now, 1st down throw for Ward. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
Throwing is Ward. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Intended for his running back.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10.
Gotta be lying.
shotgun snap for Wolf. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. This one fielded out beyond the 25. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. On 1st and 10, here's Jones. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On the ground, it's Taylor. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
At the 44-yard line.
Jones looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He'll step up and run this. A gain there of 21. 1st down, Indianapolis.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Colts.
Shotgun now for Jones. To the right side, he finds McMillan. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
At the 29-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First down.
On play action, it's Jones.
That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike, but listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays, stay ahead of the chains.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Now a 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of a yard. Let's go. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Back to throw is Jones. He pulls it in around the 5. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
McMillan comes in motion. Throwing now is Jones. Good blocking, and he's in. Daniel Jones. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The extra point is good. And the Colts move out to a 3-point edge. 17-14. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Ward. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Week 6 is here, starting to get a little bit of a sense who the contenders are and who the pretenders are. Let's hop in. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin right here in the Sunshine State. It's the Bucs at home to take on the Las Vegas Raiders. And it's the Oregon man, Tez Johnson. He's going to look this one in, and he'll take it from there. 52 yards, touchdown.
Points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The visitors' offense and quarterback Cam Ward headed back out onto the field. And he's given defenses across the league a lot to think about when they try to game plan for him. Consider he's currently second in the NFL in quarterback rushing yards. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
That's good for a first down. A gain of 13 yards.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. He'll tuck it and take off. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down.
14 yards.
First and 10.
That's another first down. A gain of 14.
They'll run with Pacheco. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Hold it ready.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Out of the gun, Ward. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. It is third and long. From the gun, here's Ward. That is caught at the 3. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Pacheco trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. One more time with Pacheco. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Now a play fake. Jones. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line.
18. That's good for the Colts. First down.
They'll run on first down with Taylor. He works free, right side. And he will go all the way. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown Colts. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The extra point, up and good. And the Colts extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. It was Darius Washington bringing them down. It is second and 6. Back to throw is Ward. Moving outside the pocket. Now he takes off.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
That's caught. It's Isaiah Pacheco. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Third and 2. Here we go.
Third and 2.
Now it's Ward. And this ball incomplete on third down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
They're going to go. It's Ward. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on 4th down. A give here to Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Once again, it's Pacheco. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down. Here's Ward. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt.
The Colts take over at 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
He'll get this quickly to Warren on the RPO. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
At the 12-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Jones. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. He takes off. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down. They'll come up here. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jones. A short pass taken in by Warren. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. 2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10.
First and 10.
That's Pierce in motion. Jones now on 1st down. Right back to Warren again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Colts, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing, Jones. He's going to keep it himself. Showing off the footwork, sliding down after a gain of 8. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 3. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 3rd down, 3 to go.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Here's Jones to throw. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A 1st down.
It's now 4th down and less than.
They'll go for it. It's Jones. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down. Quick throw on the RPO is complete. Flag comes in as he's forward for about 3 yards. So we'll need to check on the call. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head. Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Now, first down throw for Ward. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
32-yard line.
Throwing is Ward. Going right sideline and complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They pick up 17 through the air, and that will be a first down. Play fake, now Ward to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
A handoff to Pacheco. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Ward. Oh, what a throw. Swinging it across his body and complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Let's go now.
On first down, Ward. That's caught once again by Helm. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Cowboy
26-yard line.
Out of the gun, Ward. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. JT Tuimoloau in there for a loss of 5 on the sack. And now it's 3rd down. From the gun, here's Ward. That's complete to DK. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Inside the 10, it is caught. To the pylon, he's in. Jim DK has a touchdown. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On first down, Jones. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
To second and 10.
Shotgun now for Jones. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
39-yard line.
Let's go now.
Jones operating out of the pistol. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Every possession is so critical in these close games. The one thing you can't have here is a turnover. Really nice job making sure that ball is uncatchable and just line up and snap it again.
They go sideline and he stays in bounds.
It's a gain of 18.
The previous play is under review.
And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth. So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7.
Taken down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half.
Brings up
Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's second down and 3.
Here we go, Shaq. Bronco 80.
They'll go with Taylor. Oh, the elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up first and goal.
That's another Colts first down. First and goal at the 7.
They'll run here with Taylor. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Now, second and goal.
A 6-yard pickup.
Again, it'll be Taylor. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short for the lead. Here is third and goal.
Ready? 18.
Jones keeping this one. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down.
And goal.
This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's first down. They'll drop to throw. He's going to air this one out. That is brought in. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. No problem there on the extra point. And the visitors will up the lead to 5.
35. Colts 30.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return starts from the 5. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Here's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Alontae Taylor on the coverage.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
brings up 3rd and 2.
Jones looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. Well, they do indeed get the timeout, so not all is lost. They will have a chance for one final fling to the end zone.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
Here we go. One final play. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. So it's a win for our visitors. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch.